Yep.
So we're doing Racer City tonight, right?
Oh, are we? I thought you were running. No, I haven't prepared.
Who's the GM here? I mean, flip a coin or something.
I can flip to that, Jay. I'm not prepared for that.
Metal. And
who's not prepared for that?
I don't have that stuff up in front of me. I would take a minute to get to it. Sorry, I thought you were running tonight.
Yeah, I thought we were doing Chrome.
Okay. We are. Then we are. We're doing. We won't.
All the names are correct except for Jay.
Yeah, I got fucking fish.
Oaken. So I got Oaken right here.
Okay. And you just went through the. Well, I can't. Someone chastised me for calling it a nebula online. Like, nebula is not something like you can fly into like a wormhole.
Yeah, no. Nebula is a giant cloud of gas. That's not what you're
very giant. Yes, very, very, very large.
At least we have a universal expert on site, so we're good.
Well, what would you like me to call it? What should it be called?
I like nebula.
Is it not a wormhole?
I think it's an energy cloud.
Or a portal.
Well, it's a swirling cloud of purple energy.
Sounds great.
And you go into it, and you go
space smoothie.
And you're flying into it, right? You in metal. You're propelling a space shuttle.
That's right. We stole a space shuttle last time. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm doing it from the inside, not the outside, mind you.
And you do know we all left everybody, like you just split. Like you left the moon base filled with knocked out or incapacitated supervillains. But we all know that they're not going to be waiting for you guys to return. Or maybe they will. But we're all aware of that, right?
So we just tore the tarnation out of them. Yeah. We tore the hell out of them and left with our nuke.
Yeah.
And I stole Metreon's crown.
Well, going into this this cloud of what they've been referring to as Enteron energy, the first thing is I'm thinking Oaken is did I lose Oaken?
He did drop.
I gotta pay attention to see if he comes back.
He said this isn't Racer City. Screw you guys, I'm out of here.
Wouldn't be surprised. Intolerant bastard.
Punching
No, his thing said Oaken, not Papa Murphy.
So the only person that I don't think has any relation to Enteron energy as a source of superpowers, including the professor, is Oaken. Because Oaken is a magical spirit. So metal and chrome, you're having like intense pain throughout your nervous system, as it feels like it's getting overloaded. Because Enteron energy is at the root of your guys' power. Also, Professor, your gun needs to be repaired because it peaked with Enteron energy and something broke.
What the hell?
Also, this thing has taken you somewhere. You know that because you're all in the cockpit, I imagine. No? Am I wrong about that?
If there's enough room to fit everyone in the cockpit, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Because you come to it almost comes immediately to a lurching stop. And you're in what you can tell is some kind of big room, and then the ass end behind you, you can see the space shuttle starting to come apart, like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, like a hurricane, and it's starting to back end. It's because you came in and you go bang and came to immediate stop, and half of the space shuttle is still stuck in the cloud, the gate, the transition place, and so it's starting to come apart.
So what's in front of us then? What's
That seems
specifically
like
in front
a
of us?
bad thing.
It looks like you're in a chamber, some chamber or a room or a big hangar. It's large. It's a large room, but you're looking through these stupid cockpit windows that don't give you much of a view. But you do see like that you're in a room and you're like looking at a big opening, and then there's a hallway beyond that.
I just hope the space shuttle is not named Columbia.
And the
So
space shuttle
I'm
is just
gonna
starting to come apart and pieces.
I'm going to
of it getting
evacuate
pulled
through the
in.
front of the space shuttle with prejudice if I need to, but we're definitely moving forward.
Well, to get forward, you got to get out of it. Get out of the space shuttle.
So is there a convenient place
Or
forward?
no, I guess you could.
Yeah, just pull around that truck stop. Let's park it.
Basically, yeah, the cockpit portion and maybe about 10 feet is sticking out, and that's what's solid, and everything else is coming apart and is just in this.
Well, that's not
swirling.
good because the nuke is in the back, right?
Get
Someone
the
better
missile.
get the
Get
nuke.
the missile.
Someone better get it then. Who's got really good reflexes?
I'll try and run back there and grab it.
Yeah, you got a, let's call that, what kind of feat do we want to call that?
Yeah, we get all this way and the nuke gets destroyed going through the portal. Oh!
Yeah. We're idiots.
No,
Just
that's
think about
not
what that's going to
happening.
do to the portal.
I thought it was a cloud.
I'm still going.
Well,
with
the cloud that's taking you through a portal. You know, that happens all the time, right?
Yeah. In this universe.
Okay, your opposing value, resistance value is 4. What's your, what do you want to use? You got speed or dex? You got speed power you can use?
Well, I mean, my running, but it's not that far away, so I'm assuming it's reaction, right? My dex?
Yeah.
Okay. My dex is 9.
So 9 to 4, 5 or better.
12.
12. Okay, you get the nuke before it gets caught up in the swirling mass, and there we go.
Can I get like out through the portal? Is it like seem like there's atmosphere in there and stuff? It's not like space; it's a room, right?
The coming through the gas and through the portal, you're looking into a room.
Okay.
The half that is the part that's not completely through is still in the nebula and getting, well, it's basically gone now.
Jay, I want to go first because I'm immune to vacuum, and I don't think any of the others are.
And so basically at this point that front of the space shuttle just goes down, clang, and you're kind of teetering on the floor there.
Oh.
And so, yeah, and the stuff that was still back through the portal, but you're in the cockpit, so.
I checked to see if I
that we
soiled
sold this.
myself.
What's that, Professor?
I checked to see if I soiled myself.
I checked to see if I've soiled someone else.
I don't smell anything. You're good.
I'm for some reason I have this image of a cucumber stuck into a guillotine, and that's just horrifying.
It is. It's kind of like.
I believe they call that a mandolin.
That's good. That's good. And you don't have to worry about vacuum because now this space shuttle is completely decompressurized. I mean, it's been cut.
Okay.
So there is atmosphere. And I guess since the back is gone, you can see the actual portal itself, which you came through. And it's like nothing you've ever seen before. the hall you're in looks to be about a huge 70-foot diameter globe. It has a brassy look to it. In the center of this room, where you are, is a 20-foot wide, tentacled abomination of flesh, resembling 100 persons torn inside out. And that is what you just came through. And it's...
Did you say
doing all
20
this
foot?
ride.
It's made up of dead people?
It's a 20-foot wide tentacle abomination of flesh. Not dead people. It resembles 100 persons torn inside and out. It's very juicy. It's very alive-like. And there is a horrible stench that is emanating from it.
And that's what we came out of?
Yeah.
Great.
Hopefully it doesn't
Just been
smell as bad
grabbed
as it
by a
looks.
space monster.
These suits are
It's
not.
not attacking or doing anything. It's just, just active. Like you could go back into it. Like there's
Yeah, I'm
still...
just dying for that. No, thank you.
Especially after seeing this, before stepping out of the half a cockpit that we're standing in, I'm going to try to do a quick analysis of my gun to find out what that noise was that I heard.
It's like what Chrome was facing. You got a difficult repair to get it working, which is what that means. It'll take normally take a super genius a minute. You can, with your intelligence, you can probably get it fixed in 8 seconds.
Yeah, if it's just a basic roll to get it turned back on, I need to do that because I'm
What's
not
your-
stepping to a wall of tentacles.
Okay, so you got to tinker on that. What's your intelligence? Or are you going to use gadgeteering, or I guess gadget? It's your choice. It's your character.
Well, gadgetry's 9, intelligence 12, but gadgetry can be used on unskilled. So,
Right. Which is probably a good idea if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you're looking the same as Chrome. You can need to get a 5 or better to get it working again.
I better spend 9 hero points. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
we already
spending
did that,
nothing.
didn't that?
I spent too many last session. I rolled a 10.
Okay,
I
but
was
Metal
waiting
and
for
Chrome,
the number ones then.
it feels, the only way to really like describe it would be the electricity, the juice of your power is what is it, like a resistor, like an electrical resistor. You're feeling burned out. The pain is continuing.
Does it
The
affect
power,
my
your
abilities?
juice almost feels like you feel much heavier.
Let's get away
Your
from
gun's heavier too, Professor. It weighs a lot more, but it's still working fine.
Let's get away from Weird Squishy Man.
I like a good little peon. I always follow Metal.
Oh God,
All
that's
right.
not always a good idea.
Behind the portal nexus, this fleshy thing is a movable chair attached to the wall with a mechanical arm. Next to it is a control panel. The top 10 foot of the room arched together in a dome that is decorated with murals of distant stars and planets. An antenna-like contraption hangs from the center of the dome ceiling.
Control panel.
Up to a height of 20 feet, the walls of this inner room are covered in murals showing a group of 3 robed figures standing in a dark and alien setting below a starlit sky with an eclipsed sun shining faintly over the landscape. One of the figures holds a cylinder-shaped object towards the sun.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Between heights 20 and 40 feet, the dark stone walls are covered in shelves of books.
Intriguing.
Looks like you would use the moving chair to access them.
So this is all behind the big squishy creature? Oh, we just lost Jay, didn't we?
No, we left the big squishy creature.
We
Well,
can
I think
Big
discuss amongst
squishy
ourselves.
creature was the portal thingy.
Yeah, so this is what's in the room, just this
You
side
said
of the
behind.
squishy portal thing.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I thought the squishy portal thing was between us. Okay.
No, that's the gateway. That's behind us. We're moving forward now.
We got pooped out of the big squishy thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where did I leave you? Did you hear about the? Okay, you heard about the books.
We did.
Movable chair that you get the books with.
Yeah.
That was the last thing
The
we heard.
Eclipse Sun mural. Okay. And then I guess I just asked, so what do you want to do now?
And you said there was 3 dudes there. One's holding a cylinder. which
I
is
did not.
probably a scroll.
Yeah.
It's a
I
painting,
said
right?
a mural.
Yeah.
Mural depicting 3 people. It's a mural.
Oh, okay.
There's no one in the room except.
All right.
for
Well,
the
I'm gonna step up and see if I could read some of this stuff with my ancient knowledge.
Can you fly?
Yeah, I can fly.
We'll fly.
Because you got to get up between 20 and 40 feet in the air to look at the books.
Yeah, my flight is 6.
Our flying ghost. We know all about him.
Okay, so you can easily go and look at the books. Yeah, they're unintelligible to you.
Okay, so this is alien technology. If I can't read it, if it was made on Earth up to 2,000 years ago, I can read anything.
I was curious if he could read the mind of the squishy gate thing, but let's put that off for the moment.
No, that's just like entrails. It's not hemorrhoids or nothing, you know.
Professor, I believe you're up.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the gadgets and the chair and everything in the room, just trying to decipher if there's just nothing. If there's something here that's obvious, I'm not gathering, and I'm keeping one eye on the squishy tentacle thing too, because I really don't like one of those things in the room. I'm not real sure. I did want a little miniature squid minion as a pet, but that thing's ridiculous. I don't want that thing.
Where do you want me to put this nuke?
Hang on to it for the moment, will you?
You got to put it on your backpack. You got a backpack or something?
But whatever you do,
don't
don't
think it's
hit
gonna
the
fit
red
in a
button.
So
Whatever
my
you
one
do.
experience with nukes says you don't hold it with a magnetic field unless you have real purpose. So you hold it, please.
Well, best as I can tell, this thing's like the size of a VW bug.
What's your intelligence is 12, Professor?
Yeah, unless you need my identify gadget. I mean, if the chair is low enough, I'll go get in it and try to ride around.
Oh, you have identify gadget? That's going to be actually better.
Gadgeteering,
At 9.
9.
Okay. Roll some dice. Tell me what you get.
Is that one of those hover rounds things, or
5 total.
It's a weasel.
Yes,
I think my grandma had one of those that took her up and down the stairs. You know.
The control panel definitely operates the chair. Let's see. Yeah, the mechanical arm that connects the chair to the wall can extend vertically and horizontally so that the chair can reach the whole room. The throne-like chair is constructed of dark metal with a tangled mess of wires on the back. Some of the wires are obviously pure gold. The chair has a red satin seat, a reading table on one armrest, and a control panel on the other with controls to move the chair. And it's apparent that the chair can also be controlled with the panel on the north wall. So when you came in, you were looking south. So this is all in the north, like on the other side of the blob, the 20-foot blob. The control panel has 6 switches and steering controls for the mechanical arm. And there's some other switches that you would have to play around with them to figure out what they would do.
Well, I play around with them.
Okay. Wow. We got to do another roll then, because your first one was a 5, was pretty crappy.
5 plus 3, 8.
Okay. Let's see what
My
I'm
double
going to
tens will be coming today. I proclaimed it 3 sessions ago. It has to happen eventually.
I think statistically speaking, it doesn't actually have to happen ever.
Got a 1 in 100 chance.
Well,
every
you
time.
just know that the 2 rightmost ones are turned downwards, and they're not going to operate the chair. They're going to do something else. What it is, you're not sure, but it's not for operating the chair. Mr. Smarty Pants.
Click.
Like chrome and metal, it's I guess it's just more distracting at this point, but you are in intense pain. It's like your nerves are like on fire, like maybe you're starting to get shingles.
Did it
Yeah.
get any
Oh,
better
good.
as we moved away from the
Right.
sphincter?
A little bit. Definitely really close to that portal. It's definitely makes you sore. Sure. Yeah, it's very intense. There is a drop. There's a drop as you walk away. It doesn't go away completely, but there is a drop to the pain level.
So I stay away from it because that sounds like it makes sense, and I'll see if the force shield helps.
So does this resonating pain seem to emanate from the chair?
No, the pain emanates from their bodies, in their bodies.
Okay.
But the
If
closer
they-
we are to the portal nightmare, the worse it is.
When you pull up your force field, you only can get it half power.
Yeah.
Oh, guys,
You
we need to
have-
get
you
out
would
of here
have to-
quicker.
You would have to burn. You would have to exert yourself, burning hero point.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I'm asking this of the team: who's going to sit in a chair?
The professor's already in the chair.
I'm in the chair.
We need to get out of here sooner rather than later. We do not have a ton of screw around time.
Where do we go? Is there somewhere to go?
Yes,
Well, back
the
through
south just has a wide opening that's looking at a hallway. It's not a T. It's circular, like the room that you're in is a big like
Ring?
circular dome.
Yeah.
And yeah,
on the Jay
Yeah,
on the mural. Are they humans?
they're robed. You can't really tell.
And I couldn't
They're-
read it.
they're-
They look
humanoid.
very human, but
Must be
you're not
those
seeing
ancient
faces
lizard
or
people
anything.
that I keep reading about on the internet.
Are you worried they're what?
No, I said those must be the ancient lizard people that lived here on the earth before us. I keep reading about that on the internet.
Oh, that's guys.
Everything on the internet's true. You know that, right?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was-
Because it travels by subspace.
It's the future lizard people that we saw when we went to the future.
I'm looking for the map. For some
So,
reason it looks like
Let's
a
see if
map.
the professor can figure out something quickly. I don't want to stay here for a long time.
Aren't we here to just set up a bomb and blow the sphincter all the heck?
Possibly. We know that what came through the sphincter invades Earth soon.
But we got to put it in the core. I think we need to go down that hallway thingy place.
Okay,
Well,
I gotta.
If we just wedge it in the sphincter and explode it right now, we're here.
No, we need to
forever,
go
right?
back through the sphincter to get out.
Yeah, we're gonna trigger it to explode, Professor. You're supposed to be able to rig this with like a timer,
Well,
so
but
we all
let's
can
not,
like
let's not
synchronize
get
the
jamming in the
watch.
sphincter quite yet. Let's not jam anything in the sphincter quite yet.
You have to say
No one's
the big-
jamming
the main-
sphincters right now.
the main question is how many more times can we say sphincter in this session?
If anyone says sphincter one more time, I'm walking.
All right.
Anyway, so the giant anus Give the professor a little more runtime to figure out the control panel, but I'm going to get away from here after just a few minutes.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't. This is not feeling right. I say we blow this popsicle stand and go back through the portal. The
I say we explore the hallway a little bit.
It's not affecting Oaken, right? He's not getting the doom effects.
Yeah, easy for you to say. You're not the one that racked with pain.
Yeah, and you guys are saying, and you're saying we got to arm this thing to blow it.
It's a
I'm
thought.
trying to just get a fuck.
Set it in the chair. Either that or let's explore the hallway a bit more.
Jay, I'm taking the chair up. I'm gonna look through some of the books real quick. I'm gonna try to grab if there's any smaller ones. I might pocket one. Take it with
They're
me.
written. They're written in a foreign language of unrecognizable glyphs and symbols.
Doesn't mean you don't want one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's
I
it's
can
not the
decipher one
Encyclopedia
later.
Britannica.
I'll try to decipher it later.
So
Hello.
if Oaken isn't bothered by this, I'm going to tell Chrome that while you guys are doing your research, I'm going to take off farther down this hall. Because Oaken will keep the professor from getting atomized or anything.
Okay.
That's the thing. I'm going to say that's the thing that you came in.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I got it upside down. Doesn't matter. So north is south,
Well, I
south
gotta
is
put
north.
my computer upside
But
down.
you would looking out, you would see that the way the hallway goes, in a sense.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right.
Basically,
Yeah,
that's
speak
fine.
to you later.
Fucking
And for everyone who heard that, yes, Jeremy has an old flip phone.
Gonna say, yeah, that's an ancient ringer.
He refuses to upgrade. Which
No, I have a new flip phone.
Exactly. And him and Andrew Luck are the last two on Earth.
It's a
I was the
Motorola
last.
Razr. It's new. It's smart.
How is that?
Oh,
I thought you were taking a break.
I am. I'm going now.
Okay.
I thought he refused. Well, this time last year he had an old flip phone.
So we bought the new Razor.
Water boiling, didn't I?
He
I had one of
updated.
those for about 15 minutes and dropped it in soup and learned it wasn't waterproof.
Like I didn't.
I didn't even have a smartphone till 2017, so I'm just trying to keep up now.
Okay. Thank you for doing that, love. I apologize for that. It's totally my bad. So glad.
Hello, Moto.
Hello. Huh? Yeah. Yep. I had some restrictions. I guess I got to get recertified on the fuel truck. So
Next thing we're going to be hearing boo boo beep boop boop. You have mail.
It's great. So if you can, when you look at that, you can tell that the hallway just goes back around that way. Oh yeah, I even made a truck picture. Hey, look at that.
That's much
Okay.
better.
Does
Yep.
that help? Little
Yep.
village
Yeah, that's much
visual.
better.
So there's really no way to get farther away from the orifice.
Well,
feature.
let's
You
let's
can
just
walk.
touch- let's
You
just
can walk
touch this
through
thing
the
off and
opening.
get out of here.
Maybe the barrier will stop some of it if you go into the hall. So it's like a stadium. It's a concourse around the stadium.
Let's blow this bitch and get the hell out of here.
Well, you need to stick with the professor for the moment. This isn't blasting you. I want to get away from it.
Well, we go back through the entrail. Entry.
We re-enter the lower colon.
Try not to use the S word.
I have one. Like I said, I had one eye on the gadgets and stuff, and one eye on the blob. But I've got my third eye on chrome and metal because if they seem to be in such debilitating pain and need to be relieved, I'll stun them. But you let me know when it looks like they can't take anymore.
Speaking of relieving, I gotta take a piss.
There was no avoiding that joke.
Yeah. There's a what do I want to say? rough-looking gentleman appears in the doorway there, asking you about all this thing about blowing things and blowing things up.
A
What's-
rough-looking gentleman?
Yeah. He's packing heat, some type of weapon, blaster, pistol. He's got a hammer, like what would it be, like a 3-pound, 6-pound hammer, like a heavy thing that you would use, like if you were maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah, and what I mean, rough, like he hasn't shaved, looks in a while.
It's Scruffy, the maintenance man.
His clothing is like he's, he works hard for a living.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's cool. He got overalls and stuff.
I want to see nothing getting blown up.
Hey, who are you, man?
Maintenance.
Nope, I'm Tunguska Slim.
Tunguska. Tunguska. That's where the beer.
And I thought I was the only one that knew about this little treasure hole.
So I'm gonna leave the treasure hole line alone. So Slim, the problem we have is some bad stuff's gonna come through from here in the very near future, and we've gone through a great deal of effort to keep that from happening. I would rather not have to blow anything up with a thermonuclear device. Do you know any other ways to redirect this, to shut the portal, to block access?
No. Can't say that I would.
I know
I might be
riding
going
around-
for that. I can see that there's a bunch of gold wiring and stuff on the back of that chair. I'll probably be grabbing some of that. Will that do
I
it for
know-
you?
I know I was up in that chair, but do I see Chrome and Metal talking to this guy in the doorway?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You can see him. Yeah.
Obviously they've redirected my attention fully on them, and I've got my gun out and I'm just focusing just in case I have to fire off a shot.
Yeah, Tunguska Slim sees you up in your chair there as you're, go around a little bit, because I guess this thing is about 70. This globe is, well, you're not even in the, yeah. you're not
So,
even in the
Tunguska,
hall.
we can supply you with however much gold or aluminum or iridium that you want. That's not a big deal. I'm worried about an invading space army that we're going to see very quickly.
Well,
Good angle.
that doesn't sound like any of my concern. You guys just stay out of the way of me and my crew while we loot this place, and we got no problem.
Is
They're
he,
just,
is he 100%
they're
human?
just Ravengers. They're Ravengers.
Does he
Deal?
appear to be-
Blow it while
does he
they're in
appear
there.
to be human? Is he human?
He looks pretty human.
So, Professor, here's a theory for you. These scavengers came up and they start taking apart all the things in this super tech station, and in shutting something off, taking something apart, they inadvertently cause an antibody reaction that we get the bad guys that come and attack the Earth. What do you think?
Are you yelling this to me up in the chair?
I am mind texting it to your
Oh,
phone.
gotcha.
Mind
down.
texting it to your phone. What is
Mind
this?
texting it to your mind phone.
Explain your mind texting to the phone, please.
I,
Oh, is this your radio controlled?
Yeah, my
airplane
radio
that you have?
communication. I'm sending text to his phone.
So you can like control
Oh, he's
radio.
got a
control
headset. He's
cars?
got the crown. You can send it directly to the crown.
No,
I'm a
that
little
would
afraid
not
of his crown.
I'll come down and go join the conversation.
Who are we speaking with?
Tunguska Slim, captain of the Tundra. Him and his crew are here to loot this place.
They're stripping.
I'm
it
not
for
sure if I
precious
want to
metals.
allow that.
And if you guys stay out of his way, he doesn't have a problem.
Well, if we're gonna blow it up anyways, let's just
Yeah, go ahead and
expedite
loot the place.
Unless him
Let's-
looting is what sets off the army that eats the earth.
and unless the looting takes too long and we need to blow it up faster.
So I asked Slim, dude, what is this place? We came in from, Earth orbit behind the moon. Where are you coming in from? Where are we,
Ooh.
man?
Ooh. He starts laughing. He goes, you guys don't know where you are?
Well, I could
Right.
sing "We're in the Jungle, Baby" if you want to hear it, but I don't think it'll help any of us.
You're not
Ragnarok.
And and he's looking at the half-cut space shuttle. He's like, is this supposed to be your ride out of here?
That was my ride in. It does not make it the same as my ride out.
Well, you're going to need a return plan. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Where you're at, you're going to want a return plan. You're not going to want to hang out here too long.
Well, now we can negotiate.
Where is here?
Especially since we're gonna blow it up.
Yeah, he hasn't actually given us any answers as to where here is or where he came from.
Let them
Well-
take-
Consider it a planet that
It's
has
about
been
to implode.
exposed or been the site of ancient cosmic energies and wars that were so intense that the planet itself was ripped from reality
Right,
and
Guardians of
floats
the
outside of the
Okay.
material realm.
Crap.
It's almost like magic, if you would.
Who else has access to this place? Because if it's just you, you can take the whole thing apart for all I care. There's just some unpleasant visitors I'm expecting quickly.
We
Well-
have to expedite the scavenging if we can't stop you from doing it, because we have to blow this up very quickly.
Like,
Before we blow anything up, what did the professor learn about this control panel in all these books?
that they're written in an alien language and it would take them some time to decipher.
So, hey, Slim, do you know what this control room does?
I imagine it's for that thing right there.
So
I
here's
think it
my-
has something to do with probably your return plan.
So here's my thought is you can sometimes get a lot more value out of scavenging a working machine than breaking it down to its parts. Let's take a minute and figure this out before we pull out the torches.
You know, this place has been sitting here for like 2,000 years, guys. All right. I'm not going to rev something up or poke around on something. We're going to rip stuff, grab valuables, and we're out.
I sent Professor a message quickly that says, get to figuring this out as quick as you can while I'm distracting Slim. And I'm like, Slim, here's the thing, is there's some data here that I would be interested in buying your time because obviously you're profit motivated. And if it's precious metals to you, I'm not sure what it is you're looking for, but we'll get you some of that. But I need to know what this does before someone takes it apart.
What? I'm sorry, the control panel?
This whole station, this control panel, the giant intestine machine.
Well, why don't you come walk around the place with me?
Sounds great. I give Professor that knowing look and I go walk with the weird scavenger.
And
Hey, I didn't even know about the recall power until Mike said something about it on our group. But so I don't have recall, but I did say when we were talking to DeBrock and the other people that when they were giving us the plan on where we were supposed to actually be and blow up the timing and everything, do I have a specific time that I need to have this thing set off, or are we just guessing or know that it needs to be relatively soon, or is there a specific time that he wanted this to go off?
yeah, he would have given you at least the best he would have been able to give a time frame And let's see what that time frame is. Seven hours.
And how long has it been since then?
You guys have been here for like 15 minutes.
Oh. Ugh.
15, 20 minutes. You haven't been here that long.
All right.
So we can
But
hang
Metal,
out
you
for
notice
another
when you
6
walk
hours and
out
45 minutes.
into the hallway that there's 6 other dudes, 3 and 3 on either side. Must be his crew that he was referring to.
Any less pain?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
They all look human also?
Mm-hmm. Yep. They got pistols, some high-tech pistols, knives. Rough-looking crew.
Just use the term bipedal.
And he barks out. I didn't give any of these guys names, but he tells 2 guys to go and
Taser face.
peeling the gold wires, or he's going to head upstairs.
Hold off on the peeling. Hold off on the peeling. I don't mind making this worth your while. If you say this place has been here for a century, let's take some time, make a deal, because I may want some of this intact. And I'm absolutely buying time for the professor.
Well, am I going to make another identify gadget roll, or did I already, since I already rolled a 5 on it, is that where I am?
Yeah, you rolled a 5. So I'm working out from that.
But he's spending time on it, right?
Am I allowed to do it again, or that's where we are? Because Metal wants me to keep investigating. Or am I stuck on the 5? You know
Tell me what
saying?
you want to do. Give me some type of plan.
Well, the chair is to go up to get the library books and everything, but there's other control panel on the wall, and
Mm-hmm.
Metal thinks that there's a lot more to these controls than just a library chair. So I'm just trying to dive deeper in to see.
Okay. Yeah, you're convinced that those controls open and close doors remotely. From that location, you can move those into different positions, and they'll open and close a door. Not in here, because there is actually no door in this room besides the portal, I guess. Portal nexus. They call it a portal nexus.
I thought we called it a sphincter.
No, we're
That's
not
what you guys
allowed to
call
that.
it.
Metal, I hate to inform you, but I don't see that this necessarily is anything important. As far as I can tell, it's just a library, and this control panel just opens and closes doors.
We're in a world that was ripped from time and space because there's ancient battles and Gandalf and crazy shit here. Do we have any external facing windows that I can see out?
Nope. You're like in a bunker. I'm drawing where the stairs are going up.
Oh, now there's stairs. Okay, I see.
Well, yeah, you guys can't see them because the bottom of them is, let's see.
Okay.
The bottom of them would be right over here.
So I am all about moving away from the space anomaly, and I can, that's fine. Slim can show me what he's going to scavenge and all that, but I'm going to be telling him all about this huge gold mine I have in Tunguska back on Earth. And if there's certain technology here, I'm glad to trade him for huge blocks of solid gold that I mine out of the ground.
You said Earth?
I tell him about this gold mine I have back on Earth that I might want some of this technology intact, and I'm totally willing to trade gold from my mine back on Earth. with him if he would just refrain from taking this apart till we figure it out. And guys, figure it out. Run around. What do we got here?
I
He's
go.
like, you talking the soul system?
I am.
Yeah.
The Cordarian's got that place interdicted. It's going to be fucking steamrolled.
I don't think that they.
You guys better start thinking about another place to go.
How do they get there? Do they come through here or do they come through somewhere else? Cordarians.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get there?
They use these gates.
You mean like the one on the moon?
Probably. Like this thing. It's one of those gates.
So this is just one possible gate, and they come in from a different gate, and we just ended up in this location almost at random.
Died.
No
Got
good.
me. Got
No good answer.
whatever, dude. I don't know. So he wants to. They have comms. So he said, 2 of the guys stay here. Don't start peeling stuff apart until I call you and tell you you're good to start peeling off the gold. The rest, we're going upstairs and see what we can get.
But you have confirmed there's more than one gate, and they're all connected. It's not just these 2 points at a time.
He's just saying, yeah, Cordarians have this technology. They gate themselves, in colossal distances around the cosmos, and
So blowing up this gate would be a complete.
and they're
waste of
into
time. We have to go
for
back to
some
the
reason.
moon. So blowing up this gate would be a complete waste of time. We have to go back to the moon.
No.
We
That's
need
the
to
whole
blow up
reason
the
we
gate
came
in our
here.
solar system.
Let's figure out everything we can about gates before we head back. Because if we can Shanghai the gate network, blow it up. Jay, my current objective is this gates thing you say. Tell me all about this. I'm interested in these gates. Who operates them? Can I get a license?
All right, it's
Tungus
my
is
turn.
Slim and
It's my turn,
4 of his
okay?
guys are going upstairs. They're going upstairs.
This is what's happening. Let the guys go upstairs. I'm pulling 2 random books off the shelf. I'm flying down. I'm going to drop them in the professor's lap so he's got his homework to do at the end of the day. And then Slim, I'm going to hit him with a mind drain. Roll for initiative.
Mind drain or mind probe?
No, mind drain.
Ah,
I'm taking them down first, then I'll probe them.
Well, okay, so by then you'll have to catch them probably on the stairs with the
Yeah, that's
have
fine.
3 guys behind him.
That's fine.
So
I'm putting my hands
you
on
gonna just start pushing your way through them?
Yeah, I'm putting my hands on them.
Okay, we're rolling initiative.
Oh, I got a 9. Damn it. 29 for Miss Oaken.
nice.
Okay, so you have to attack the 3 guys between you and him.
All right, I'll take guy number 1.
You're just going after one guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Guy number 1 with a sonic blast.
Okay. What power?
9.
You never better to hit.
This guy's
I
tough.
rolled 5.
Okay. Your sonic blast seems dampened.
Woohoo!
You're gonna have to clear your throat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm getting warmed up here.
Yeah. Well, 3 of them they pull their blasters.
Cool.
And
The rest
so
of
what's
our
your deck?
initiatives matter, or what? Do the rest of our initiatives matter, or should we?
Did Oaken get a surprise attack before the initiative round? What exactly are we doing with the rest of us? Yeah, I'm with Chrome.
You guys could roll your initiative.
Yeah,
You didn't know he was attacking. You can
Right,
turn
that's
around
right.
and see. I'm gonna
Oaken's
have the
surprised.
3. I'm gonna have the 3 guys shoot at Oaken.
Well, and
Yeah,
that's
Oaken
what I was
surprised all of
asking
us.
is, I get that Oaken got a surprise round because nobody saw that coming, But if the guys are going to be able to draw their pistols and shoot back, then that would be an initiative for all of us.
Yes, yes. So give me
Yeah,
Chrome
she
and
flew
Metal and Professor. If you want to get an initiative, you may want to get an initiative
She
down.
flew
too.
down through a couple of books in front of me and said, "Here, read these books. Attack!"
Then flew out like a ghost. And then you hear screaming, hell screams, and blasters.
I rolled a 26.
So you got a
34.
26. And you got a 24. Metal?
34.
What would you like to do, Metal?
25.
God, so Oaken blasts him, and these guys are all pulling blasters out. I'd rather not get in this pie fight. And my powers are limited but not gone, right?
Yes, that is correct. They're at half power. You can spend hero points to exert yourself to overcome the pain to get your full power.
So with a magnetic control of 13, would that give me a 7 or an 8 at the moment?
A 13 will give you a 7.
Okay, so rounding up. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and
Tunguska Slim is between you. There's what? I don't even know where you guys are in the line. I guess Tunguska Slim is in the lead. So then there's Chrome. So he'll be turning around. Then it's followed by Chrome, Metal. Then it's 3 dudes.
So we were on the stairs. I'm dumping everyone off the stairs.
Okay. You're doing a team attack on 4 of them?
I'm attacking the stairs.
Okay.
I'm flipping the stairs so everybody's falling back down.
You know, let me quickly read about the construction.
It's in the appendix.
Space age polymers.
I didn't think they had them when they wrote this rule book.
How to describe it?
The appendix has doors, walls, and such things.
You treemen come down the stairs.
Yeah, that's them. That's them. That's what those suckers look like right there.
I seem to
What I'm saying is the stairs. You're below grade. You're underground.
Oh, we're going downstairs.
And these stairs go up, but like these are like concrete, and so I guess you're not going to be able to take the stairs down, but you can maybe peel up some of that those anti-slip grills and shit like that, because you'd just be trying to reduce the stairs to rubble.
I want to flip everyone off the stairs and basically unmelee combat this.
There's nothing really to flip. You can have the metal in the stairs on the treads that are anti-slip fly up like shrapnel and try to cut them to pieces.
Oh, man.
It'd be kind of a killing attack.
Trying to avoid the kind of cutting everyone to pieces part of this.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, I'm going to there's 3 thugs between Oaken and the guy we wanted to mind probe, right?
Yeah. And well, you two guys, Tunguska Slim is at the head of the line. He's at the top of the stairs.
Right, and he's got 3 homies with him, not 4 homies with him.
He's got 4 homies, but it goes Tunguska Slim, then it goes Metal and Chrome, then it goes 4 dudes, and then Oaken.
Shit.
So
And
you
I'm
can
behind
you
Oaken
got
with
you got people on both sides of you basically.
I am going to shit. Okay, we're in a fight. I'm going to attack the 2 directly behind me.
Okay, 2 of them.
Yep, it cost me 1 column against because of the team attack, right?
Yep. Let me give
Both
you
sides.
their. Let me get their dex is 7.
Oh man, they're pretty tough. That's good.
So
Gonna be a good fight.
what are you at? What power level are you doing this at? Are you doing this at 7?
Yeah.
So you need 11 or better without spending points.
12.
12. Okay. Effect value.
Also, 7.
7. Well, they're not wearing any armor. So 2 of them are cut down.
Yeah.
That brings us to the 26. I believe that was Chrome.
Yep.
No? Okay. Chrome, what would you like to do? Metal just shredded one of the
No one said
Stage
killing
unit.
attack. No one said killing attack.
they're not dead, but they're cut up, they're bleeding,
Okay.
they're hurt, they're totally messed up.
All right. So let me ask you a question about, like, I know you said my powers are weakened. What all is affected? Is
Basically, everything's at half power.
including my stats or
No, not your stats.
okay,
Just powers.
powers. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. That's all right because my fastballs are linked to my strength, so that's not halved. So,
That is correct.
so
No.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit one.
And the only reason I'm not doing attributes is it's just too much of a headache and complicated. It probably makes story-wise sense, but screw it. Let's just keep it powers.
Okay. All right.
All right. So you were. I'm sorry. Say that again. I talked over you.
So, no, that's fine. My projectiles are based on my strength, so so I'm gonna attack with a fastball, dex of 9.
9 against a dex of 7. Are you trying to attack 2 of them, or are you going against Tunguska Slim behind you?
I can't attack 2 of them with a fastball. It's a single projectile.
Okay. Do you want to
Well,
attack?
actually, that's not true. I forgot I can bounce them. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for 1 right now. I want to make sure I hit connect.
Okay. Straight up, you need a 9 or better without spending points.
I got a 9.
Right on. Effect value, please.
8.
8. Yeah. He's hurled down the stairs unconscious with whatever you struck him with.
All right.
A
A racquetball sized pool or ball of frictionless metal. That's what I hit it with.
Yep. Yeah, that takes him right down the stairs. Boom, out, and then like you just see him slide like right underneath Oaken's feet because he's kind of levitating.
Okay.
And that brings Professor before the Tundra crew gets to make their attack. Professor, what would you like to do?
Are all four of the henchmen down?
3 of the 4.
You can't see anybody. You're in this room with 2 dudes that are going to looking at each other and listening and holding to their comms and starting to move towards the entrance because they hear a commotion, a dust up.
Oh, well, in that
I'm
case,
giving you it's your initiative though. You're just you're ahead of them by a couple of points.
Oh, okay. So, but I know that a fight broke out, right?
Oh yeah, you can hear. Hey, whoa, woo! I mean, you heard Oaken scream. It's a sonic blast.
Well, if there's
you
2
know.
henchmen in my room, then I just shoot one of them.
Okay, roll the hit. They got a dex of 7.
How far away are they?
Not very far at all. What are you? You're within. This room is within 70 feet, right? So that is 3. The room. So they're 2 to 1 APs of distance.
Okay. Accuracy 7.
Okay, 11 or better.
8, 9, 10, 11. 8 plus 3.
Okay, effect value.
The 8 minus 1 because of the distance, so 7
Okay.
to the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't roll again.
No. And I'm just looking at their stats. So it's bumped a little bit, but still enough to take them out. So you shot one of them. He goes, and he goes limp.
He drops a 0 spirit, and the other guy's looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
Well, he's pulling his blaster and he's shooting at you because he's like a pirate. He's dying for a reason to kill somebody. Okay, 6. What's your dex, my friend, Professor?
Oh, yeah, that would be a whopping 4
Okay.
because I'm not dodging.
Yep, that's true. So he needs a 9 or better to shoot you. 11 is a hit. No column shifts. No, I guess that's 1 column shift. So what's your body or protection value, resistance value? What are you throwing at me?
Body 4.
1 column shift. You take 3 points of body damage from the blaster.
Whew.
That definitely stung.
Down to 1.
Okay. You guys, I got 2. Did we take out 3 of the 4?
We did.
Okay. So there's only 1. He's just going to shoot at Oaken. Oaken, what's your dex?
9.
Okay. So you need a 15 or better to hit you. So, or him, just him, no team attack here. I get double 3s for 6. Plus 14 is 20, so that's a hit.
Oh, damn
What's your resistance?
it. 9.
Yeah, that's 1 column shift does not do enough damage. Your mystical strength protects you from the blaster.
Of course.
And then Tunguska Slim, I think, is going to line up a shot and try to shoot Metal in the back.
Cool.
Metal, what's your dex?
7.
7. Excellent. He hits you with a 16.
God.
So that's 2 column shifts. What's your resistance?
So my body is 6. Force shield at half would be at 4, which would take me to 10.
10 with 2 column shifts. 3 points of damage from his blaster in your back.
Oh, that's going to cost him. Okay.
And we are now.
Somebody mentioned killing damage. Oh wait.
So yeah, another round of initiative. Let's roll, guys. I'll roll for the space pirates.
Plus 4.
I got 22.
27.
31.
21.
Good
Metal,
thing you're
what are you
raising your
gonna do?
influence, huh?
I imagine you're turning around on Tunguska Slim, who just shot you in the back.
Oh, yeah.
What are you gonna hit him with?
So I'm assuming his gun has some metal to it.
You know what's even better is that 6-pound hammer that he carries around.
Oh, the 6-pound hammer.
A sledge that he stuck in his belt when he was headed up the stairs.
I want to hit him with an uppercut with the 6-pound hammer.
Fantastic. Like I said, his dex is 7.
Straight from the holster right to the bottom of the chin.
What does it cost me to use above half value in hero points?
Just hero point to boost it, point for point up to your full. You can't but you can't go over that. You can't push it beyond that. This is actually like pushing.
Out of
pushing
game,
You're pushing
I have
half
something
it.
for Mike.
Sorry, what?
Mike,
Yes?
this is I don't want to completely change the whole description of metal, but I think like me wanting my squid minion, you just
Yep.
found something. When this is over, take that hammer. You can just be, and then you can be like Thor from here on out. Sure, you have magnetic powers, but for the most part, just start throwing that hammer around.
They already had a female Thor.
I carry a length of chain for this specific reason, but yes. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 hero point to take me into the 8-9 range.
Well, it's actually is it the 8 range or the 7-8 range or the 9-10 range?
So I'm 7. Oh, it'll take me 2 to get to the 9-10 range. Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
in
that's all.
Yeah.
9 or better to hit.
Total of 12.
So that's 1 column shift.
Oh, hammer. Like the hammer idea.
Effect level, effect value, please.
Also going to be 9.
He's out cold.
Okay.
All right.
Couple of teeth go out too. You see some, and they look like they're kind of fangy looking. They're big fangy looking teeth.
So note to self: never attack a magnetic control person named Metal while holding a metal hammer.
Because you will get a beat down. Tunguska Slim goes down.
And I'm gonna put his teeth on my necklace.
Who's got 27 initiative?
Me.
Okay, you're up. Professor, you're up.
I'll blast the other guy in here.
Okay. One hand on the control lever of the mechanical chair. Arm. Yeah,
Knock
he's
him
got a
out.
7.
A 4 and a 2. I only rolled a 6.
You miss. He dives to the other side of the swirling portal nexus.
Did I disintegrate any non-organic material that happened to be standing behind him?
No, you
The
missed.
wall. I guess
Yes,
you
you
can
miss.
carve a nice line in the wall. It goes out into the hallway that circles around this room. Next up is going to be 23, which is the space pirate. He's going to shoot at Oaken again. $13 just hit, so he needs to do better than that. He needs a couple column shifts, so it bounces off of you again. Twang!
No, it goes through me. It doesn't bounce off me. It goes through me.
Okay, even cooler. So, initiative of 22.
That's me.
You're up.
I'm gonna probe the mind of Jethro Slim.
Tunguska Slim is on the other side of. There's too many people in the way. I guess you can
Okay.
go. You can go dispersal and float through everyone.
No, I'll just hit the closest guy to me.
Okay, his dex is 7.
No.
I have cold cocked Slim. Yeah, he's lying there looking for his teeth.
He's up at the top of the stairs.
Right.
Yeah, my attack is 9.
Okay, you need a 9 or better to hit.
Oh shit! I just dropped my dice.
It happens.
Where the hell did it go? Oh, I found it. Give me a minute. Oh, can't reach it. All right. I rolled a 8 and a 5. 13.
That's a hit. Yeah, that's enough. You could do enough damage to take him out.
Yeah.
Chrome, you got to kind of duck as the guy gets sonic blast right at you.
I'll just stand there and let him hit me.
So it's just the professor and this other guy in the other room because everybody else in the hallway, Sarah's is out.
The professor needs help.
And the professor, did you already take your shot or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, then the pirates have gone, so it's initiative time again. Unless my guy didn't attack you, unless you weren't attacked.
The guy in my room didn't hit me. Go ahead and blast me.
Okay,
I'll get
you've
better in
got
a minute.
your
Or less.
okay, let's see. It's a 7 or better, he gets a 14.
Yep, I'm out.
That's 2 column shifts on a 6. What's your body?
4. Is this killing damage?
No, it's a blaster.
All right.
You're just burnt. Shock. Causes shock.
I'm out.
Severe that you're unconscious, but not dead.
I'm at 0. Tell me when a minute passes.
Okay.
Yay,
What's your regeneration at?
It reduces the hourly. I can't think of any words today. I'm sorry.
Recovery.
I did just wake up. Recovery
Just make them up, Tony.
down to 1 minute, so I can recover in a minute.
From an hour to a minute. So your regeneration is 6.
Trying to
That would
find
stand
where
to
I got it
reason.
written down. Yes, regeneration is 6.
Okay. Okay.
Soon to be 7.
What are you guys doing for the next minute?
I'm a lot of recon.
Okay, well, first you're hearing that the space pirate that was left in the room with the professor going on the comms. Guys, what's going on? What's going on? I got one down here.
Chrome, you're the fast one.
Let me
Okay.
know.
I'll run down.
Should I axe him or what? What are we doing? What are we doing here, guys?
I'm gonna head down the stairs.
Okay,
As soon as I round the corner, I'm gonna beat him in the head with a fastball.
let's roll initiative because we got to roll initiative. He rolled a 1 to his
I
initiative.
rolled a 10.
I'm driving.
So he's got a 15. He's got the lowest. You got the highest.
I got a 30.
Since I'm
Yeah.
unconscious, I'm grabbing another coffee.
Yep, we're all gonna take a coffee break after Chrome takes this dude out. Yep.
Oh, I beat him in the head with a fastball.
Yeah,
Dex at 9.
yeah, you hit him. You got a 15. That's what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, he's taken right out.
No. I have a Dex at 9. I rolled a 16.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 30.
No, that was my initiative.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining the sound of a fastball winging off the guy's head when you rolled a 30.
Yeah, you just needed. Yeah, you just needed an 11 or better to
It
hit.
went ding.
So that's 2 column shifts. Yeah, he's toast. So yeah, he goes flying. He goes flying back 20 feet out cold.
Okay.
All right,
I
we're
go over
on
and check on the professor.
Where he's unconscious. He's alive. He's out but alive. And we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
Because it's time to take a quick break.
All right.
That's why you can do it.
Okay, first word. Please.
Can't remember what it is.
You have to either be a CH or CK word at the end.
Oh, now everybody's on break.
For how long?
I don't know. I just came back and all the chairs were.
It's a coffee break for everybody. Or in my case, Cheez-Its, but hey.
She's at break.
Yeah, there was no ADIO.
knew it had to be a CK or a CH word.
Yeah.
It would be L.
Phone. My phone is
Are
going.
you okay? I mean, seriously, do you want me to bring it? I mean, would it be
Yeah.
for you to eat now?
They don't care. Oaken walks around in his boxer shorts on camera, so I don't think they care if I eat an egg. I know he's sitting right there. He's not responding.
Well, that's just the Oaken mannequin. That's not really him. He's just it's his LMD.
Only if you have smell edition.
Playing with the video settings, I inadvertently turned them too high, so I saw you guys like I saw ultra resolution on each of your pores, but the machine was running terribly.
You still look handsome.
Yeah, we're
By the way, Jay, it's a good thing we have this game on Thursday nights, so we're competing with Critical Role.
What's Critical Role? I feel uneducated.
Yeah, I don't.
Welcome to my world.
Critical
What?
Role.
No, uneducated.
Are they really role playing? Are they?
here's what I have been told or led to believe. I don't know, but there's people who've told me this isn't true. It is a bunch of actors in California who role play a scripted D&D game, and they're actors. It's not actually, they're not actually making it up on the spot. They know what the hell's going on.
You don't mean the McElroy brothers, do you?
Yeah, just like everything, right? Like even those. Yeah.
My brother watches it, so he says that's not true. So I don't know.
But that is totally unlike what we do.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
It is, in my opinion. We're elite.
I would say what you've heard is partially correct. Yes, they're all actors. They're professional voice actors.
Okay.
But I don't believe it's all scripted. Not for an instant.
Okay, so they
it's improv
are
comedy,
doing it,
essentially.
playing it straight.
I mean, they
What's the point
basically
of
are
it?
kind of doing what we're doing, except they're all better at it than we are.
Hey.
I resemble that remark.
At the top of the stairs come together, and the passageway. I was drawing it upside down. Oh, that's funny. So at the top of the stairs, it's a landing, and then the passageway goes straight away from the stairs. Let's say, I guess that would be south. Nope. Where am I? Where's my map? Doesn't matter. Yes. From the map, when you go up the stairs, you can continue up. And that would be actually heading south because of the compass rose position. So that would be a southerly direction. And you can see that it splits in a Y, and at the far end of the tunnel, that this passageway, it ends in a door. And halfway there, there's passageways that split in a Y. There's lighting. There's a glow coming from the ceilings, like some type of, not even like a recessed light, but it's like the ceiling emanates a light.
I'm keeping the hammer, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so that's fine. There's a Y intersection. Is anything going on in here?
Let's see.
I just realized I'm actually still carrying the nuke now.
You can hit people
I
with it. Just swing
I
it
set
at
it down. I set it down for the fight, but I'm not going to leave it in that room.
them. Just in case they decide they want to scrap it for the medals.
Yeah, exactly.
The metal door at the end of the hall is slightly ajar. And then the passages the Y passages going. They go as far as you can see. They're about 6 feet wide. It goes as far as you can see.
So it's a very big place. I was thinking we were on a space station. Maybe that was wrong. And I'm sorry, Jay, you said it goes 2 directions. Is that right?
Yeah,
The door that's ajar.
it goes like the hallway. When you get to the top of the stairs, you go this way, and it dead ends into a door that's ajar, and there's a chamber behind there. You can tell, and then there's Y passages going like this.
Yeah, let's check out
That
the
intersect
door
with
room.
it
We're done. It sounds like we dungeon crawling.
a little bit.
Yep.
And it is a 40-foot circular chamber. It has been neglected for many years.
Oh, interesting.
There's 6 armchairs, ragged and decayed. Tattered red satin curtains line the walls.
Hmm.
And then, there's another partially open doorway just on the other side.
Okay, well, Chrome's carrying the nuke, and I'm
There you
dragging,
can hear wind. You can hear wind.
the professor by the ankle till he recovers.
Oh, it's been longer than a minute. I'm sure he's perfectly healthy by now.
I'm just taking the free
Somebody's
ride.
at 0.
Yeah, as long as I made my recovery roll,
Yeah.
I'm awake.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if you were totally conscious and just letting him drag you along. Going,
I
it's
ain't
easier.
leaving my buddy behind. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
What's your dex, Professor?
4.
4.
Okay.
freaking trap?
Well, you're stepping over the unconscious pirates. And after you step past Tunguska Slim, he leaps up.
Aha.
And he grabs you in a grapple, and he's got his vibro blade up to your neck. And
Grabs the professor.
yeah, he grabs the professor. He springs up behind him.
He has
And,
a hostage.
He's got a hostage now. You guys don't do anything funny. You just stay right there. You're not moving.
I'm
You
definitely,
guys coming with me.
I'm definitely mind draining him right now.
Good plan. Good plan.
I should have probed him when he was down. I forgot to mention it. We all took a break.
Okay, so we can
Well,
roll
also-
initiative then.
Also, yeah, I'll wait till my initiative comes up.
22.
Yeah, I didn't roll very good. 23, 24.
I didn't roll very good either. You got a 15.
25.
Profess, you're at a 25. Oaken, you were a 21.
22.
22. Chrome,
24.
metal.
63.
Pretty well. No, it's actually my lower.
875.
If it's higher than 25, you go first.
Got my lowest number, so I have a 26.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. I've got this hammer. Whoop-bang!
You gonna hit him again with the hammer?
Hey, Metal.
Well,
Double
this is
twos.
a targeted. This is a trick shot because you gotta avoid not hitting the professor and
Hey,
crack.
you
Metal.
can pass.
Metal.
Metal pass. Pass.
Did Metal have a, I don't know if it's a perception check, but I have my gun in my hand. He didn't disarm me. You see me pointing it right at his foot.
Okay.
So you can throw the hammer, or you can just wait for me to just shoot him in his own leg.
Or you can pass and use your initiative.
I'm going to
Yeah.
use a charisma attack, and I'm going to walk up and I'm going to walk up and distract him like he's not dangerous at all, and none of this is even a threat. And I'm like, You think you're scary, don't you? I'm gonna go fascinate him, hold his attention, and let the other guys kick his ass.
Okay. What does everyone else want to do? He's got the lowest initiative, so you all get to go before him.
Who's next? Sorry, I didn't remember all the numbers.
25. That's going to be
Me.
the professor. You're going to shoot him in the leg.
Well, he didn't disarm me, right? He just got
No. He
and
just
then
grabbed you and put
directed
his
the blade.
his vibro electric little mini lightsaber to your neck.
I don't hold it up like this. I'm just showing you. I just take it and put it against his hip and just blast, and try to
Okay.
knock him out.
What's
Point blank.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a bump on that. What's you're going at a 7? Is that your acting value or your accuracy?
Well, accuracy 7, but yeah.
Okay. And I'm giving you column shifts in your favor. So you need to get a 7 or better.
That ought to be easy.
18.
Okay. Roll for, that's going to be,
That's a critical.
That's 8 against his spirit.
okay, and that's 2 column shifts.
Is that counting the 2 column shifts he already had, or was that? I don't remember. You said he had 2
New
column shifts.
shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said he got an 18, right?
Oh, so
Yeah.
these are to the effect. Never mind. Sorry.
Yep. But it is enough. It is enough to knock him out.
What the
All right,
hell
my
was that?
turn. Now I'm going to mind probe him.
What was,
Okay, he's a pirate, space pirate. That you can see him that he he was trading for coordinates to get here in some spacer bar in some unknown place in the universe that you've never been.
All right, so
And he's just got a history in his mind of just bloody rape and pillage, murdering
He's of
pirate.
no value.
Can we find out what he knows about space portals and what was the name of our aliens? The Centaurians?
The Cordarians.
Cordarian.
The Cordarians is what Olympian is.
Oh,
Olympian is the Cordarian.
all right.
wait
Yeah, I
a minute.
took
Wait a
him
minute.
down,
I'm still trying to wrap my brain around this. The Federal Bureau, the FBEE, took me to Capital City, and on my very first day, I discovered magic is real. And now you have me believing that there's spaceships and alien life forms flying around the universe too.
We've been flying in a spaceship for most of the day, so yeah.
No, you
Mhm.
were magnetically propelling a space shuttle. He's
Mhm.
talking about interstellar travel and space portals and spaceships and science fiction.
Yep, and the
Significant-
Olympian did have an encounter with alien bounty hunters on one side quest of his. He recognized that there was some dudes using technology to mimic, because they're alien, like to look like human, and so he followed them, and they were bounty hunters.
Did you guys hear
going
that?
after some-
What's
That was a size 12 AP mind getting blown.
Is that what that sounds like?
Professor, you know I've been operating out here a long time. There's an alien I used to work with. Strongest thing I'd ever seen in my life was one of these Cordarians, and he was fighting a Cordarian invasion of the Earth. I
Did he
didn't
bust
realize
out
they're
your
the same people.
Did he bust out of your chest?
Did he what now?
Did he bust out of your chest?
Not that kind of alien.
Oh,
You
All right.
guys ever see President Superman from the Omniversal? If you look at from Universal Justice League or Omniversal, there's this super chisel-jawed black Superman, and he looks a lot like that. I mean,
I'm gonna,
seriously, you
I'm
can
gonna
use
say-
your jaw to mine granite.
I'm going to set the nuke down for a second, and I'm going to search Tuscaloosa Slim or whatever his name is, and make sure he's not carrying anything else.
Tunguska.
He is not.
And I'm also going to pick up that little vibro blade or whatever that he had.
Okay. Are you just going to leave him there?
So is he regenerating really fast by any chance?
He was up in 2 minutes.
We got anything to tie him up?
So, yes, sort of. I'm going to strap his feet to the ceiling. I'm going to float him up to the ceiling and hang him by the ceiling from this metal strapping that I put around his feet. So
Okay.
he's literally hanging from his feet.
Okay, so he's just saying he can't go anywhere. He can't cause any mischief.
Yeah, and I'll give him mind drain while he's at it.
So does he have anything to say about Cordarians and portals? This is a very important topic.
What was the question?
About the Cordarians and the portals, right? We're trying to stop an invasion of Earth.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but there may be some technology here we want before we blow this place.
And you can hear the,
So we can just blow it and get the hell out of here.
like I said, you can hear wind on the other side of the chamber, like the
I
outside.
hope the wind isn't coming from the sphincter in the big room.
No, it's coming from the cracked door.
No,
at the
see,
other-
it's in
the
the
other side of the room.
anti-sphincter.
So I go check out the room with the wind.
Well, that's the circular room that look with the chairs and stuff that are rotted, and there's stairs that go up, and you can see starry sky.
What does this starry sky tell me about where I am compared to my knowledge of a pretty standard Earth sky?
It's definitely weird. What I mean by that is every once in a while, like you see the stars in the sky, and then you'll just see like this weird energy flash surge go across, like almost like what do you call them? Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, shrieking wind.
St. Elmo's fire. How many times you gonna name it?
There's
that point for me,
there's
Anthony,
a big looming red like satellite,
Satellite?
like a planet, like a little moon. That's like you can see. I mean, because you're looking upstairs, you can't. You're only looking at so wide.
Anthony,
Go to the top of the stairs and see the landscape if you want. It's nighttime.
Somebody tell me where to stick this thing.
I feel like we don't know enough to make Jesus. We don't know enough.
We don't know enough to make Jesus.
No one does. No one does, Metal. It's the times we live in.
Is there a pirate ship nearby?
So you're going outside?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of outside. Does this help with my power levels by any chance?
No, it's kind of leveled off. It's like this whole place is messing with you.
All right, I'll fly around and take a look.
Yeah, you're looking at a broken wasteland as far as you can see in all directions. It's nighttime, so you can only see so far in the dark. There may be, like you can see, like how far a mountain range is off in the distance. You don't know because without the light, without being daylight, it's hard to get a judge on distance. And there's these weird energy strobes that happen up in the sky, and there is often a bit of a distance. About 200 feet in one direction, which I guess would be back over the complex that you were in. If you would look behind you, if you came up the stairs, there is a spaceship kind of just hovering above the ground.
All right, that's our exit plan. Let's set the nuke for 5 minutes, and then we'll take the spaceship out of here.
The problem isn't this place. The problem is there's a space fleet somewhere else. We don't know if it's coming through here or some other gateway. If we blow up our nuke now and blow up this derelict station, I don't know if it'll help us with the problem at all.
Chrome's got this thing like this.
Well, yeah, he's a
He's
big tough
poking
guy.
this
He's
thing
trying to
around
move
here.
a weapon around.
At least it's small enough for him to carry like that.
Well, it's really more like this, but it's pretty big.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
How heavy is it?
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know exactly the weight.
75 pounds.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
you
it
were
was much
saying it was
bigger than that.
600 earlier. That was why we had.
What
him
was
carry-
I at? What was I at?
600. That's why we had
Okay.
him carrying it.
Well,
that's
well,
why I was carrying it.
I'm pretty big and could probably push it.
okay.
but
It's
I'm
been
not
a
gonna
while
carry
since
it
we
around.
played, guys. Okay, it's 600 pounds. I guess your
Bro, what's
depleted
your strength?
uranium is weighs a lot.
Chrome,
I'm
what's
not
your
gonna carry
strength?
that.
Professor,
I
My
guess
strength's 8.
I'd like you to
Okay.
do something relatively crazy. Let's go into that spaceship and interrogate either the pilot or the ship's computer or whatever the hell it is. We need to know one hell of a lot more about gate networks and aliens than we do, and we have less than 7 hours to save the Earth.
Yeah, a spaceship. Yes, I'd love to go analyze it. Pick up the.
there's no one in it.
I hand the professor a length of chain.
There's an open portal in the bottom of it because I said it was hovering.
Yep.
And there's a rope that descends down the shaft. So that's how they got into the facility down below.
Oh.
They slid down this rope.
Yeah, so it's like a giant fire truck.
Okay.
We got a
All right.
spaceship, but they climbed down a rope.
See,
Well,
I
to
was
get
thinking we
inside
were
the
in
building,
Stargate
to
and they
get
had rings.
inside. And
So
you
they
can
got
see
it?
that there was there would have been a bulkhead, and they had blasted it.
Oh, so there actually was an entrance there, or did they just cut a hole?
No, it was an entrance, but they blew a hole. They blew open the door and then
Yeah,
descended down the
Ravagers
shaft.
were getting in there.
Oh, okay.
So that's just the way they went in. I guess they either didn't know about that front entrance that you just came out of, or
Didn't
for some
care.
reason they didn't want to use it.
Like Independence Day
Metal.
when you put the F-16 fighter right up in there.
Hey, Metal,
Yes, sir.
give me the hammer.
Okay. I let him use my new hammer.
I'm just gonna hold on to it. You go make sure it's safe up there, and then pull me up.
Oh, got it. Got it. Yeah, I'll pull him up by the hammer. That's funnier.
Okay.
More funnier.
That just sounds wrong. I pull him up by the hammer. Wait a minute. What?
I know we're so bad.
What a-
No wonder no one was. So up in the spaceship, you're going to try to figure shit out, huh?
We need to know more about the
Is there
universe
something-
than we do. If we blow the wrong
Hey,
statement,
there's
it
Something
doesn't
in
help.
there?
I'll fly up there. I'll fly up there with the professor. So he's not alone.
Okay.
I guess I'll babysit the nuke.
The one thing you can tell is that there's a flight plan programmed in it. And it has there's quadrants. You'd have to figure out where they are. But they are like stellar coordinates. You can tell that it's actually not that far away, probably within the system.
Is it all old school, like levers and stuff, or is it like computer panels, like on Star Trek, or do I do this?
Spinny wheels.
Computer. Computer.
What does it look like?
Does it understand English?
No, but it's
Instructions
screens
understood
and let's see, it's screens and switches. Screens and switches.
Yeah, we keep him safe, but we let him go mad, and we got to figure out where our villains are. We don't have much time.
Where's Lieutenant Uhura when you need her?
Where are you guys going to go next? I know we got Professor checking out the spaceship. What are you guys going to do? Oaken's hanging out with the professor. What are you two, Metal and Chrome, doing?
There was 2 major corridors inside the facility that we didn't look down. Do you
Yep.
want to split up and look for clues, Chrome?
Sure.
Just set the bomb down right there at the base of the ship, because I'm here anyways.
Right.
If anybody
Okay.
comes to get it, I'll shoot them.
Inside the ship or on the ground outside the ship?
On the ground, outside, at the bottom of the rope.
Okay. Next to the hole, the shaft.
All right.
Yeah, those twin passageways, when they split, they go 90 feet and stop at another door, and then the passageway bends back on itself as if it's forming I guess, a pentagon?
Okay.
Is
So this would
would
mean
be
there's
the logical
essentially-
shape. So you're on one of the 2 points of the pentagon.
Yeah, let's not
And
split
then-
up. Just let's not make Jay insane.
You can.
No. It was funny to say we're not going to split up and look for clues. No.
Well, we actually are already splitting up because half the group is back at the ship. So it's just how many fragments do we want to split into?
I want Scooby.
I'll take Velma.
I do.
Yeah, I would take her too. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I know Oaken came up into the ship to protect me, but I do let him, and he's not sitting there, but there he is.
Her.
I do make sure that Oaken stays by the entrance and keeps an eye on the bomb at the same time. I don't want somebody sneaking up and trying to run off with it.
I got a strength of 6. I can tote it, no problem.
In one direction, there's a door. It's a dark barrier of energy that covers the entire door opening. In the other direction, there is the door is actually open. This is
Let's
a metal
check the
door
open door
that's
first.
open, and you can see beyond it a 2-foot wide stone bridge leading to a small platform in the center of a completely spherical chamber. On the platform is a large chair with a mounted helmet. Small crystals in the
Oh,
walls,
there we go.
floor, and ceiling of the room glitter like stars and create a replica of the entire night sky. Woo, trippy!
Chrome, did you ever watch Stargate Universe?
No.
Yeah, the helmet's a little scary.
Stargate. Is that like? I don't remember that one.
There's Stargate Atlantis, and then Stargate Universe.
The chair looks like it can rotate in all directions.
Did Oka just get replaced by drunk Father Murphy? I didn't understand what you just said.
I'm sorry.
That's exactly what I heard. I was like, what?
Get the dick out of your mouth.
Wow.
I'm chewing on pretzel.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this helmet thing, but that seems like something the professor should look at. I got a D+ in my astronomy class, and that was even with having someone cheat for me.
I take a stab at the helmet. Being the granted, there's a big drop between the professor and I, but I'm going to be as the second smartest member of the party, I think.
Don't stab the helmet.
Yeah. Literally, no stabbings.
So you got to sit down in the chair.
I
and
got a
put the-
vibroblade if you want to stab the helmet.
So are you sitting in the chair and putting the helmet on?
I am. I told Chrome you may need to rescue me.
I think that was an or question, and you just sort of gave it an and.
Yes, I sit in the chair and put on the helmet.
Okay, sharp and thin spikes in the helmet shoot into your neck and spine.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to sit in the chair.
That's the second smartest. That's the second most intelligent member of the party.
No one says she doesn't have self-destruction issues.
At this point, I'm looking like the smarter of the two.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you've just opened up a passage of communication.
Okay. With who?
Cthulhu.
Oh, good.
Let's
I have
see.
used
I
versions
think-
of Cthulhu as my big villain at the end of so many games.
Said, it's going to be cool. I'm going to pull myself around with a hammer and be a cool new character. No, you're not.
It's a female voice.
Okay.
Eltonin, is that you? Have you come out of hiding? Have you decided finally to join us? Eltonin?
This is someone completely new, and I'm trying to understand the universe.
Communication goes dead.
No universe for you.
Can I remove the helmet without doing anything egregious to my head? Jay?
I am figuring that out.
Got it. Didn't mean to
Can you
test
read
my
a little-
regeneration power.
Yeah, yeah. This one seems to give
Pull
me-
off the helmet, and the head comes with it.
Now that would just be fun.
You have decapitated your character. The end.
I don't even want to think about the amount of trauma that would cause for Chrome.
What's your mind? Not your will, your mind.
My mind is 5, but I have 2 points of mind blank if that's applicable.
That will help.
Okay.
If I roll a 13 or better, we got to start contemplating psychic damage.
Okay.
I rolled 10.
Good.
But the needles felt like they didn't want to come out, but then they went.
Okay. I'm glad I
Cool.
didn't have to convince them because I don't want to do self-brain surgery with my powers. I tell Chrome, Elgin and who decided to join us and come out of hiding, tell them the whole thing I heard. Wasn't as helpful as I thought it would be.
She hung up on me.
So yeah, remember, if anybody asks you if you're an alien, you say yes.
That's a rule.
Technically, we are at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're the
that's
aliens here. We are.
We are the outsiders.
So I pull out my
Hey,
phone and get
hey,
some
Gold
pictures of this
Bunny boy.
planet.
I want to get some information on what the professor's doing.
All right.
What are you
I don't
looking
know.
for?
Oh, well, I always forget the names of is it analyze gadget or
Identify gadget?
identify object role?
Yeah, let's do that.
Try to get
Then you
some
can start
information
cracking.
to see if I can control it, to see if I can figure out if this thing
Yeah.
knows where Earth
I'm
is.
making it all difficult, so your opposing value that you're working against is a 4. So it should be doable. What's
Identify gadget. If I have to end up try to chart something back to Earth on my own, would that be based under? I'm just asking for the future. Would we fall that under cartography? Even though star maps was even harder than that, but
sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? There's a use for cartography. This is superhero. Say
I
yes
was
to
thinking more
everything.
astronomy, but it works.
yeah, there's
Well,
very
maps
limited
map,
skills
right?
in this system. There is no astronomy in this system, so that's why I was just
Well, it's
picking
stellar
whatever.
cartography. I think that's legitimate.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful. Yeah.
I've got one
Anyways.
rank in astrology. Do you want me to read your sign?
Well, maybe if the identify gadget role is good enough, the charts and stuff is already in the system, so I won't have to do it with my brain. 7 and 4, 11.
Okay. The route that's programmed is actually it's not a terrestrial computation. It is a formula for translating through the 4th dimension to come out onto the material plane. And the coordinates are for a translation point where that gets done.
And it was written by the Time Variant Authority.
And this is how they're able to traverse through the interstellar travel, because they're actually essentially gates or a warp drive or.
Well, this is essentially a dead end. This is like a pocket universe. You can tell that this planet is not attached to the material cosmos.
Oh, we're currently not even on our level of existence.
It is separated from reality because of whatever this planet has experienced thousands of years in the past.
We have to dope to understand this part.
No, it's more like, I guess the Tunguska was like referring to like this place was a battlefield that turned it into a radiating nightmare.
But by analyzing the computer, this ship does go back to our regular galaxy.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Is it?
Yeah, but you won't know where in the cosmos until you get there, and then you can start doing calculations, because you can't take his calculations of where they are, backfit it on where you think the Earth is or whatever. You have to get back into the material world and see stars and start being able to calculate from there.
We have to get you have to get to North America before you can pinpoint Tallahassee, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get to our galaxy first, then we can pinpoint our neck of the woods. Okay.
But the translation point is like it's like you got to orbit in a synchronized orbit that's somewhere fixed above the planet, and there's a procedure for it looks like over flooding the quantum drive. And then before the ship and the surrounding space is ruptured, you get squeezed back into the material plane like a zit being popped.
Yeah, in subspace.
Does there seem to be any time, like a specific time when this happens, or is it when the ship's ready, hit a button and then it happens?
Yeah, it seems you got to be you just got to be in the right place.
Okay.
Above the planet.
It's not limited to a specific time. Like we better be there at this time. Okay.
No, it's limited by it seems to be feeding off on something buried in the planet.
Okay.
And so it acts like some kind of galactic buoy attraction repulsion.
So do the Caesarians need to come here or not?
This is
the Cordarians?
Right.
Well, I mean, the place looks derelict.
So the Cordarians are likely coming from somewhere else, and we just ended up taking a side trip.
Well, we're coming to the bottom of the hour, and
we got to blow this place.
But someone's arriving.
Someone, enemy space fleet?
That's the thing. It's not a space fleet, anything from the size. Someone just has arrived at the facility.
Oh, and that's your dun dun dun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, who the fuck are you guys?
So Jay, I want to remind you that we had today's adventure in space, but we had the major adventure with all the all the blowout supervillains. I know. I'm chasing.
Yeah, you want hero points. You want hero points. I owe you guys hero points, and I will
calculate hero points. I want to set off a nuke.
I know you guys want to set off a nuke. You're just dying.
Trying to avoid nuking,
but you only get one shot at it.
But yeah, somebody's just got to tell me where to put the thing.
Now, would we like to play in 1 week, or would we like to play in 2 weeks?
I don't know that I can do next Thursday because I have my first day at the new job, which is in Indy. So I have to go up to Indy, and I don't know when I'll get back.
Okay, 2 weeks out. We're scheduled for 2 weeks out, and next Thursday, if we want to get together and do some Racer City, guys, I'm happy to do that too.
Sounds good.
So, answer your question, Mike. It's about 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's a lot of drive time.
So yeah, I mean, but after that, I'll be working remote, so it's not a problem. Mm-hmm. But just the first
Yeah.
initial setup and everything.
And that's only because they finally opened a highway. Our city used to not have a direct way to Indianapolis, and it would take us 4 hours.
Really?
Yeah,
You
we
did
had
not
to
have
drive-
you couldn't go in a straight line from where you
No.
guys lived to Indy.
No,
In
you
fourth
went
largest
Indiana.
city-
Load up
fourth
2-lane
largest city in the
highway.
state.
speed trap the whole way there.
You would have to drive to Terre Haute, Indiana, and then shank over. You would have to drive 2 hours north and then 2
Shank.
hours east.
Jesus. I will say Fort Wayne, Indiana has perfectly synchronized streetlights.
Wow,
If you catch the green on one end of town, you can go right down Main Street all the way.
that's cool.
And it's the second largest city in the state, so they can go straight to Indianapolis. We were the fourth largest, and they just considered us part of Kentucky. So they would never give us a highway until recently.
See, I live in Dallas. There's a straight path to absolutely everywhere from here.